but it's really important, and people who, I mean, Lang Lang doesn't do that, and Boop Binter doesn't do that. I mean, the real great talents don't need this. But the rest of us do. And it really makes a difference. And it makes you more relaxed and more one with the music that you're playing. Because you're not, what happens, you know, the piano is the only instrument that you don't hold on to.
That's true.
So, you know, you've got this wall, and here we are trying to make music with this thing. So the one way that I can do this is trying to move with the music. And that doesn't mean move not controlled.
Right.
But it's really, I'll have the sound I want in my head, and I move in order to make that sound come. Is that okay?
Yeah, that makes great sense.
So, but that's why the hip is really important.
Yeah.
And sitting in the hip when you play is really important. So, do you remember how? Yeah.
Oh, right there.
Mm-hmm. And I think it needs to be lower. I'm not sure.
Lower?
Well, if you go into your hip, you won't need it that low.
Let's see.
Not with your back, just your hip. Ah.
This one? And then
That's, yeah, exactly. See the difference?
Yeah.
is this about where we had it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
It's pulling your fingers towards you.
Okay.
You want to try C major scale first?
Sure.
Try it slowly. CJ, do you see the wrist that he had while he was playing? He was playing like this.
Was it like that?
Yeah. You do the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. And if you pull this out, you don't.
You
That's
don't.
the whole point. No. You can't play this way and have your back open. Okay? And that's what's giving you your aggressive sound. Okay, it's this. Okay? And if you do this, you can't be aggressive.
Mm.
Okay? So you want, yeah, exactly. You want this. This is the muscle you want to open. There you go. Mm-hmm. Okay? And it's there you go. And now do it. Yeah. There you go.
Let's see. I'm thinking George.
Yes.
So more like.
Okay. How was it?
Took me a little bit to get used to
Mm-hmm.
kind of idea of it.
Yeah. And the rest?
I thought that it was really fun. I thought that it brought a lot of more variety to and more dance to the playing,
Yeah.
to the sound at least.
CJ, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think that I'll need to listen to it again to catch some more things.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree with everything he said. I think that the It felt easier. I don't know how to say it better than that. And it looked
There
easier.
were a lot more dynamic differences between the voices, and I think that makes it so interesting. Because what it was really good before, but it was either soft, everything was soft, or it was or loud.
Because it,
Those were the two. Yeah, because the articulation itself was always the same. This way, you had a lot more subtleties in terms of voicing.
yeah, and I noticed it was easier to bring those for that to happen. It was more natural.
Yeah, first of all that, and I had the feeling you were finally making music. I mean, the other one was really, it was great playing. But this, you really had the feeling that what you had inside you, in terms of feeling the music, was perfectly possible.
Yeah,
I thought that was absolutely fantastic.
yeah, that's great.
Yeah. I mean, what a little thing, a little change in your playing can bring about.
Yeah.
And actually, what the whole point is to enjoy what you're doing.
Definitely.
I mean, why are we playing the piano, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm saying, CJ, it shouldn't be work. I don't want to hear. First of all, I don't want to hear your fingering, and second of all, I don't want you to work so hard. I want you to make music. Okay?
Great.
You want to play a little bit of the Schubert and see what you want to do with that?
Yeah, I would maybe the first movement with.
How about the exposition?
Yes, we can do that. Just the exposition.
Yeah, just
That would
the
be great.
exposition.
I think. and
Because
then
once you have that, you have the
I can
lyrics.
apply it
Yeah.
to the rest.
Yeah.
Great.
Hip.
Hips. Normally, but then.
And I think those are problems we all have. How soft can you get and still have all the notes?
Yeah.
That's a real problem. The big question is, like, I didn't watch your foot all the time. Did you play the whole thing with the una corda or not?
Oh, the una corda?
Mm-hmm.
I
Like
only
pedal?
used it. My foot rests there because I got in the habit of playing with my foot resting there, but I think I only used it. I used it on this part.
You didn't use it at in the beginning?
Not in the beginning. This was
Are you sure?
not at all. I mean, I didn't use it at all.
I'm not sure at all that I used it or anything. You're not in your hip anymore.
Oh. But
You're gonna have to get used to that seating position.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have the music? I'll show you what you're doing.
Yes.
I can't believe that you can play that softly without the una corda on this piano. This piano is so difficult to play. But
It was, yeah. I really enjoyed that. I wish I had time to get used to the connection.
I use an una corda because okay.
I have played it that way before.
It says molto moderato and cantabile. Okay, it has to be singing. Now, if you're playing that softly, it's not going to sing. Okay. Okay. So if you're using the una corda, you still have to play loud. The top voice always has to be mezzo forte. Always. And your bass note has to be mezzo piano.
Right.
But it really has to be there. So the una corda is not making it softer, it's making it muted. It's a sound quality. Yeah. So I'm not always sure it works very well. But I use the una corda, but then I have to really make sure that my top voice is coming out. Because a lot of your voices didn't come out at all.
Yeah.
And that happened on the hammerklavier also. Although that's so much easier to play. But I'm gonna try to play without. That's an entirely different sound, huh?
Yes.
Okay, I'm in my hip. Okay, so what's the difference?
I think you're playing it deeper into the keys.
Yeah.
When I learned this piece, I think I was like, oh, it has to be so quiet.
I know, but that's what we all think, and everybody's playing like, oh my God, it's like broken eggs.
Yeah.
And then nothing comes, and then it can't sing. So stop worrying. I think the worst thing that you can do on the piano is be afraid. In life in general.
Yeah.
That's not such a good idea. Just go there, make your mistakes, and get out. It's just no one's gonna do it right the first time. So just do it. And you need a lot of courage to do that. So I'm gonna.
It's beautiful.
That's what I want. And it's not pianissimo up the top. But I'm singing. That has an entirely different sound quality from G major. It's C major. And this is such a weird one. And, this isn't a appoggiatura, so you have a tendency not to change your pedal. So be careful. And then on with the una corda. And you have an open sound. Okay, so what am I doing with this music? not counting.
You're not playing like a pianist. You're playing like a singer.
Exactly.
It's more lyrical.
Yeah. I'm taking time when I need the time. So I'm in G major. You have to feel your harmonic changes. So G major is really kind of neat. So it's very happy. It's wow. That's when the eyebrows have to go up. That's what I was talking about to my piano. They listened to it. I taught double Bach piano concerto when they came. And I said, when things like that happen, you have to go, like this. When you play, you have to surprise yourself. It's I practiced this 100 times, and okay, there's an accent on there. Well, it's right. Being right is really boring. It has to say something to me. Wow. Diminished. And una quarter now? What are we going to do?
I'm going to enjoy my playing a lot more. Not worry about so much about, well, like on the clavier, you don't have to. You're not always thinking about dynamics. Because they happen more naturally with registered changes.
Well, first of all, that, and your harmonies, if you take them seriously, do what they're supposed to do anyway.
They have their
Because
own
if you're
character
just playing, yeah, exactly.
that dictates what you
Exactly. Because here, if you're in, and then, I mean, just to know that sound is coming, and all my notes are there. Nothing's gone. And it's such an unbelievable piece. So you're waiting there, and nobody knows what's happening, and then again, and now it takes off.
There's a lot of things going through my head right now.
That's good. I mean, I only see you once, so it's, I have to tell you everything I know. I'm under terrible pressure. But the thing that's so important for me is we can't change, well, we can't change lives in an hour. But I want to give you so many ideas that you can spin them off when you leave. Okay? But the most important thing now is you're going to try this, and you're going to open up your back, and you're going to use your arm. You don't use your arm. I couldn't believe it when I was watching you play. You were going like this. I can't even do that. I don't know how you do that. It hurts. I use my arm for everything I do. You just can't, no, you don't even do it from the wrist. You do that. You know how difficult that is?
I guess I don't really know because I've
Because
tried
you
the
do
others.
it. But it's really,
Yeah.
I mean, try that. I mean, it's look. You win. I can't do that. It makes my other hand stiff. Going, how is it? You know, and these things, it's all arm. Try it. You'll like it.
Do you think that's maybe why, like, the back can tense up so much when you're...
You don't,
like that?
listen, I have practiced 8 hours a day a lot.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't sit properly, and if you don't do all the movements properly, you will kill yourself.
Yeah.
No, really. I mean,
Yeah.
8 hours a day is a lot of time sitting. You know, and if you, that's why I have that wonderful seat over there, so that at least I can, pull myself back. But you don't sit properly, and if you don't play with the right arm movement, you will kill yourself. And that's why people have so many problems with their muscles. A lot of tension, and the shoulders are up. They have back pain. It's really a disaster. You have to be relaxed at all times. There's no reason to be tense. No reason whatsoever. If you're moving the right way, you can plan anything you want. Really.
Yeah.
It's a matter, you can do a lot of instead of technical work all the time, you can change those passages into musical problems and not technical problems. And then something unknots in your brain. I think the knots start here, and then they move down. And then the worries come. You become afraid of certain passages. You start playing, the passage is coming. The passage is coming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's all mine. Especially in concert. Oh my God, here it comes. And that's not necessary.
You're right.
Yeah. So, let's see how gorgeous it could be. Just do that 1/8 or whatever that is. Yeah, but you have to pedal each note. Pull out your elbow. I want to feel that muscle. Yes. Don't put in your appoggiatura to your main note. Is that a real muscle, or is that something you're just showing me? This. I don't need to see that.
Oh, I didn't know that I was showing it.
Yeah, because you're tensing it up, so it's this high usually. So let go. Let up. That's not normal. Just let go.
This is my relaxed. This is as relaxed as.
It's the tendon.
That's a tendon?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
Seeing it in the camera.
Do you lift weights?
He does exercise.
I do. I do some exercise. I'm trying my best to relax.
Yeah, what is that?
Okay. Put your hand on my arm. That's my hand.
Oh, sorry.
Right here. Do you feel any tension whatsoever?
No.
Okay. I'll play the way you do.
Okay.
Not bad, huh?
A lot of tension.
Yeah. Let go. Here. Okay. Good. Yeah, but I don't want your finger doing the weight, doing the work. I want it to come from here. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm not. You're starting to do stuff. I'm doing. What's the difference?
It's easier.
Yeah.
It's better phrasing.
Ah. Top voice. Ah. Let go of your arm.
It's different.
Yeah, it's slight. Ah. So unbelievable sound quality. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then and remember the quality of sound I had? What does that feel like? That I can kill you with my fifth finger.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I need from you.
Right here?
Mm-hmm. Okay, but you can do this, look. You're going. That's where the phrase is going. Hey, Huey, you're pedaling. You put these two notes together. Using your arm has nothing to do with dynamics. Because you can use your arm and still play as pianissimo. That's the lovely thing about these. I'm still using, we were talking about a roast beef. The arm, I don't know how much the arm weighs. CJ thought it was about 10 pounds. I have no idea. But I always, I always say it's a roast beef that you've got in your arm, and it has to go into your sound. And it can be, yeah. And you can control it entirely through your arm. Right. Right. Okay. So, one more thing before I have to stop. I want you to try this. I want you to come up here, aim for this chord, and color the chord. Instead of just coming up there, da 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 da, byong. That's what it says. But I think you can do a much more beautiful sound. Try that with your arm. Okay, you did a pianissimo. I wouldn't get this loud. Where do you see a forte here?
Nowhere.
Okay, and that's what happens to us a lot. We see a fork. Is that called a fork?
Hairpin.
Hairpin?
Hairpin. What's a fork?
A fork is,
Something you eat with.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, a hairpin, and we always think it goes to a forte, which is ridiculous. It has nothing to do with that. It's a tension builder. Okay, you're going someplace. Okay, that doesn't mean it's going to get loud. Okay, so you're already forte here. You just killed the last note. So, it's all yours. You can do better than that. It needs more depth, the chord. Yeah. Yeah. Get in your hip. Okay. Zach, you're doing your movement right, but try to make the sound different. Make it more important. You're playing it, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Try it again and make it meaningful. No, your finger with your arm. Okay, that was gorgeous. Did you hear it?
Yeah. It's getting there.
It's getting there. But that's where you have to go.
Yeah.
And it's all your arm.
That's great.
So
That
the
helps
sugar,
a lot.
the sugar, it's all that. And the thing is, we always think we're doing it right. And it doesn't come across as it should come across. And it's usually because we're all so stiff and turned inside out.
Great. Thank you for.
You're very welcome.
I'll definitely have to stop by again.
Yeah, no, I told CJ